we are going to have seven signs, 7 signs from Isaiah 7. Now, I might actually be smudging it a little bit. There might not actually be 7 signs, so definitely go read it for yourself. 7 signs of Isaiah 7 made a really good title, so that's what we're going with today. There's a lot of different kings in this passage. We have the king of Judah. We have the king of Israel, the king of Aram, and we'll get to the other kings in a minute. So the kings of Aram and Israel have been attacking the king of Judah, but they have not been able to overcome the nation of Judah. And so they call in some reinforcements. They call in the king of Ephraim. When Judah hears that the king of Ephraim is coming against them, they are afraid and they don't know what to do. So God sends the prophet Isaiah to the king of Judah. And the prophet Isaiah says to the king of Judah, God wanted me to tell you this. Don't worry. These 2 kings of Aram and Ephraim, they're nothing in the scheme of things. They're like pretty much useless. They're like smoldering stubs of firewood. Just really don't worry about them. Trust in me. Have faith in me. I am the God of all things and I will protect you. Trust in me and you will stand firm. And Isaiah says to the king of Judah, what kind of sign would you like so that when these things are fulfilled, you will know that it is the Lord who has done these things? And the king of Judah says, no, I am not going to ask God for a sign. That would be evil of me. And God says through the prophet Isaiah, are you serious? I told you to ask for a sign and you have not asked for a sign. You try the patience of the humans around you. Are you really going to try my patience too? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. You did not ask for a sign. I will give you a sign. There will be a virgin and she will give birth to a son. And he is going to be a little baby boy and his name is going to be Emmanuel, which means God with us. And this boy, he's going to grow, obviously. And he's still going to be a young boy before the time has passed so that he knows the right and knows the wrong and can choose the right and reject the wrong. Before that time passes, these 2 kings, the kings of Ephraim and Aram, they are going to be totally destroyed because you see, this is what is going to happen. I am going to send another king. I am going to send the king of Assyria. And the king of Assyria is going to come and he is going to destroy these kings, but not just these kings. You see what's going to happen? The king of Assyria is going to come to you and you are like this person who's been growing your hair out. You have really wild, scary hair and you have this really wild, scary beard. And the king of Aram is going to come and he's going to cut off all of your hair. And so you are going to become this person who's just like a skin person with a pile of hair. He's going to cut off your hair. He's going to cut off your beard. He's even going to shave your legs. There's only going to be you left. Okay, how many promises do we have? We have one promise here that the virgin will have a son and his name will be Emmanuel. We have another promise here that before so much time has passed, the king of Assyria is going to come. We have another promise here that the king of Assyria is going to shave off all of your head, Judah. Head. Not off all of your head. The king of Assyria is going to shave off all of your hair. And God continues with his promises. He says, you know what? You have all of these vineyards and they are full of 1,000 vines that are worth 1,000 shekels of silver. And they are lush and green and beautiful. But when the king of Assyria comes, those are not going to exist anymore. They are going to become a land full of briars and thistles. It is going to be a barren land. And you have fields and you have crops and produce that's lush and green and growing so much goodness. But those are going to be turned into a barren wasteland. And in that time where there's going to be the land full of briars and thistles, you're not going to go there anymore to pick produce from those beautiful vines you used to have. Instead, you're going to go there with the bow and the arrow, and you're going to hunt there because it is going to be a place of wild animals. But also in this time, every person left in Judah is going to have a cow. That's a cow. And 2 goats. And this livestock is going to produce abundantly for the people. And there's going to be so much milk flowing out of this livestock that you will be able to eat curds. And there will be an abundance of honey during this time. So even during this time when the king of Assyria comes, he is going to destroy a lot. But God is still going to take care of his people and is going to provide for them everything that they need, even abundantly so. I would love to hear what you are learning from this story. So as you listen and as you go back and you read it for yourself, ask yourself, what does this passage teach you about God and about humanity? And is there anything in your life that needs to change because of this passage? Or is there anybody in your life that you could think of who would benefit from hearing this story? Please post in the comments below. Let me know what you are learning. And if you want to hear another story that has a very similar prophecy, please check out this other video and I can tell you that story too.